Are you too loyal to your organization? Exploring the balance between commitment and well-being. Abstract. This article explores the nuanced relationship between organizational loyalty and its potential downsides. While loyalty provides benefits like higher productivity and engagement, taken to an extreme it can undermine individual well-being and organizational effectiveness. The paper defines loyalty and its key drivers, then outlines challenges such as blind allegiance, lack of work-life balance, and susceptibility to manipulation. To cultivate healthy loyalty, the article recommends strategies like fostering a supportive culture, providing growth opportunities, recognizing contributions meaningfully, and promoting work-life integration. The outdoor apparel company Patagonia is highlighted as a model of sustainable loyalty practices. The article concludes that by balancing loyalty with employee autonomy and well-being, leaders can develop a committed, innovative workforce over the long term. Organizational loyalty is a virtue that many leaders strive to cultivate in their employees. After all, committed employees who feel supported by their employer are likely to be more productive, creative, and satisfied in their work. However, taken to an extreme, unchecked loyalty can actually undermine both individual well-being and organizational effectiveness in the long run. Today we will explore the nuanced relationship between commitment and loyalty in organizational contexts. Loyalty, definition and benefits. The concept of loyalty involves a strong feeling of support or allegiance toward a group or cause. In organizational psychology research, loyalty is often defined as an employee's feeling of affection and belongingness toward an organization. Sui et al. 1997, p. 96. When cultivated appropriately, loyalty can benefit both employees and employers in myriad ways. For individuals, loyalty fosters a sense of purpose, rewards hard work, and provides stability in one's career. It also instills a willingness to go above and beyond normal job duties for the benefit of the organization. Allen and Meyer. 1996. For organizations, a loyal workforce leads to higher productivity, less absenteeism and turnover, and a strengthened reputation as an employer of choice. Gartner and Nolan. 1989. Potential downsides of strong loyalty. However, taking loyalty to an extreme can also undermine individual and organizational well-being if it is not balanced with other important factors like work-life balance, personal growth, or healthy dissent. Some potential challenges of unchecked loyalty include blind allegiance. Unchecked loyalty may foster blind allegiance that discourages critical or innovative thinking. Employees who feel overly loyal may be reluctant to point out organizational deficiencies or suggest needed changes. Gartner and Nolan. 1989. Lack of work-life balance. Extremely loyal employees often feel obligated to put their organization's needs ahead of their own personal and family lives. This can lead to burnout, stress, and eventual disengagement if balance is not maintained. Allen et al. 2003. Cooper et al. 2001. Stifled autonomy and growth. When loyalty becomes the sole or primary driver of an employee's commitment, it can inhibit their ability to pursue new opportunities, learn, or develop diverse skill sets. This is detrimental to both individual well-being and organizational adaptability over the long run. Camilleri and van der Heijden. 2007. Mueller and Price, 1990. Susceptibility to manipulation. Since extremely loyal employees are predisposed to support their organization without question, some leaders may exploit this loyalty for self-serving purposes rather than the overall good of the business. Gartner and Nolan. 1989. Clearly, unchecked or unbalanced loyalty poses challenges that harm not just individuals but the organizations that depend on innovative, engaged talent over the long term as well. So how can leaders foster healthy loyalty without these downsides? The remainder of this paper will explore strategies and examples. Cultivating healthy loyalty in practice to balance loyalty in a healthy, sustainable way. Leaders must understand what truly drives employee commitment and make sure those intrinsic drivers remain strongly in place. Research indicates that commitment stems from three primary mindsets employees can hold toward their organization. Meyer and Allen. 1991. Effective commitment, a desire based on emotional attachment to the organization and its goals. Continuance commitment, commitment based on the costs, real or perceived, of leaving the organization. Normative commitment, a sense of obligation to remain due to norms of reciprocity and loyalty. Of these, effective commitment has the strongest relationship to desirable attitudes like job satisfaction, performance, and organizational citizenship behaviors. Meyer et al. 2002. Therefore, cultivating true effective loyalty should be the strategic focus for leaders. Some practical ways to do this include: foster a supportive culture, a culture where employees feel valued, respected, and empowered to do meaningful work is key to developing effective loyalty. Kaiser and Cameron. 2008. Schofeli and Bakker. 2004. Leaders can assess factors like trust in management, clarity of purpose, values, work empowerment and flexibility, and support for diversity, individual growth. Addressing any deficiencies strengthens intrinsic loyalty. Provide opportunities for growth and development, meaningful career development, cross-training, certifications, degrees, and chances to take on new challenges signal that the organization truly invests in each employee as an individual. Armstrong. 2010. Van Vianen, 2005. This nurtures employees' internal motivation to give back through continued commitment. Recognize contributions in meaningful ways, while monetary rewards have their place. Recognition should also take the form of praise, acknowledgement of impact achievements, and non-monetary gifts, experiences that demonstrate care for the whole person. Bartle. 2001. Brun and Dugas. 2008. This strengthens effective bonds through a sense of personal value beyond job duties alone. Actively promote work-life integration, encourage flexible schedules, remote work where feasible, generous time-off policies, and a culture where employees feel comfortable drawing boundaries to recharge and devote energy elsewhere. Allen et al. 2013. Kellaway et al. 1999. This protects against overloyalty and burnout while still allowing space for strong effective bonds. Patagonia, a model of sustainable loyalty. Outdoor clothing manufacturer Patagonia is renowned for its workers' play culture that fosters high levels of effective commitment. Chenard and Stanley. 2012. The company prioritizes employee well-being, professional development, and work-life integration through programs like on-site childcare, generous paid family leave, and the ability to work remotely as needed. This makes employees' lives easier while still allowing abundant face time. Patagonia also takes opportunities for growth and challenge very seriously. Employees move between departments regularly to diversify skills. Many eventually take multi-year paid, italicized, sabbaticals, italicized, to pursue passions outside work, with a job guarantee upon return. This unique benefit signals how deeply the company values the whole employee over short-term priorities alone. By prioritizing individual wellness and flexibility alongside meaningful work, Patagonia has cultivated a highly committed yet sustainable workforce for decades. Balancing loyalty through open communication. Another crucial factor in developing healthy loyalty is open, two-way communication. Brunetto et al. 2010. Cropanzano et al. 1997. While effective bonds strengthen through support, recognition, and opportunities, the relationship is maintained through transparency and feedback. Some key aspects include regular pulse surveys, stay interviews, and skip-level meetings to understand workplace stresses. Concerns about strategy, culture changes before issues escalate. Clear performance management and career pathing discussions so employees understand expectations and have agency in their progression. Whistleblower, anonymous reporting policies to build trust that dissent and suggestions will be heard respectfully rather than met with punishment or retaliation. Access to senior leaders through Q&As suggestion boxes. And open-door policies so employees' perspectives directly influence decision-making. Used consistently and authentically, these types of communication practices signal that management values candor over blind loyalty, building even stronger relationships over the long term. When aligned with cultural reinforcement of the other factors already discussed, it completes the reciprocity needed to sustain commitment. Conclusion: while organizational loyalty provides many benefits to both companies and individuals, an unhealthy emphasis on loyalty alone can lead to issues if other important factors are neglected. Leaders must thoughtfully cultivate the right drivers of true effective commitment through supportive cultures, opportunities for growth, meaningful recognition practices, work-life integration support, and open communication. By balancing loyalty with care for employees' well-being and autonomy, managers can develop a sustainable form of commitment that energizes high performance over the long haul. With strategic focus on these best practices, any organization can foster a loyal, engaged and innovative workforce for decades to come.